Hi guys, my name is Dr. Lee Sung. Welcome to my YouTube channel. The human body is one of the most misunderstood systems in modern life. People talk about strength, confidence, energy, and performance, but very few truly understand where all of these begin. What if the real control center is not what you think it is? What if the answers are not in shortcuts but in something much deeper? Something already inside you, working silently every single second. This is where modern medical science steps in, and this is where the real story begins. The human body is not just a biological structure. It is not just organs, hormones, or systems working separately. It is a living intelligence, a self-regulating universe operating silently inside every human being. And within this universe, there exists a system that is often misunderstood, rarely discussed correctly, and heavily influenced by myths, misinformation, and social stigma. A system known as sexual health. But in medical science, it is not just a topic, it is a reflection of overall human health. Because what happens inside the system is never isolated. It is connected to everything else. Sleep, stress, nutrition, mental clarity, physical activity, even emotional stability. Every single factor leaves a fingerprint on it. And this is where modern urology and medical science completely change the conversation. They no longer treat it as a separate subject. They treat it as a full-body signal system, a mirror of how a man is living, thinking, and functioning every single day. To understand this, we must go deeper. Not into myths, not into social assumptions, but into biology, into reality, into the silent communication happening between the brain, the nervous system, and hormones. At the center of this system lies a chemical messenger, testosterone, often misunderstood as just a male strength hormone. But in reality, it is much more complex. It is not just about strength, it is about regulation, balance, energy distribution, motivation, and internal stability. Testosterone is not constant. It is dynamic. It changes throughout the day. It responds to environment. It responds to stress. It responds to lifestyle. And most importantly, it responds to behavior. This is where science becomes fascinating, because the body is not randomly producing hormones. It is reacting. Every hour, every minute, every condition sends a signal, and the body adjusts. But here is the most important truth modern urologists emphasize. Most hormonal imbalance is not caused by disease. It is caused by lifestyle disruption. Lack of sleep, constant mental pressure, sedentary habits, poor nutrition, and emotional fatigue. This is not theory. This is clinical observation. Thousands of studies now confirm that hormonal health is deeply tied to daily routine. And when the routine breaks, the system slowly begins to shift. Not instantly, but gradually, silently. And that is what makes it dangerous, because it does not collapse in one moment. It weakens over time. Now let us go deeper into another layer, the nervous system. The brain is not just an organ of thought, it is a command center. Every response in the body begins there. Every signal, every reaction, every physical response is first processed in the brain. This means something extremely important. No physical system works without mental involvement. Stress alone can alter hormonal balance. Chronic anxiety can reduce biological efficiency. Lack of sleep can disrupt chemical regulation. And mental fatigue can override physical health. This is not psychology alone. This is neurobiology. And this is where modern medicine is shifting its focus. From treatment to understanding patterns. From symptoms to root causes. Now let's talk about another major misconception. In the digital age, people are exposed to endless shortcuts, instant solutions, quick fixes, miracle claims, 5-minute results, instant boosts, secret hacks. But the human body does not operate like a machine that can be boosted on command. It is not electronic, it is biological, and biology requires time, adaptation, and consistency. There is no scientifically proven method to permanently change hormonal levels in minutes. What can happen in minutes is activation, temporary response, short-term fluctuation, but not transformation. That is the difference science makes very clear, and this is why urologists consistently emphasize one message: do not chase instant changes. Instead, build sustainable systems. Because the body does not reward intensity alone, it rewards consistency. Now let us step into the most important foundation of all, lifestyle. If there is one universal truth in modern medical research, it is this: your daily habits are your hormonal environment. Sleep is not rest alone, it is hormonal repair. Nutrition is not eating alone, it is biochemical construction. Exercise is not fitness alone, it is hormonal signaling. Stress is not emotion alone, it is chemical disruption. Everything is connected, and the body is constantly adjusting to how you live. Now Imagine this system over months, years, decades. Small habits compound, good or bad, and the result is not sudden, it is cumulative. This is why two individuals of the same age can have completely different biological health, because their internal environments are different. The human body is not broken, it is responsive. It reflects behavior, it mirrors choices, and it responds to care. There is no single pill, no instant method, no shortcut that replaces biological balance. There is only one sustainable path: consistency, restoration, awareness, and discipline. And this is the core conclusion of modern medical science. Not fear, not stigma, not myths, but understanding. Because once a person understands how the system actually works, they stop chasing illusions and start building real health. If you found this explanation valuable, don't just watch it and move on. Take one step today. Improve your sleep, fix your routine, reduce stress, and start treating your body like a system that needs balance, not shortcuts. If you want more science-based urology and health documentaries like this, subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, and stay connected for the next deep breakdown. Because understanding your body is the first step to controlling your life.